But here's the deal. I'm giving you the green light on the ones that we don't have to replace with the BB holes to go ahead and refinish it.
Yeah.
Because I know it's going to be a lot less expensive. Not a lot less, but even if it's comparable, I would rather save it, refinish it, and then I can sell it on the fact that it's very green and we're not throwing out good window just because there's an arrow that's scratched.
Questions that I hear on the phone is what I'm going to try to go over today. Alright everyone, so I made it. We're out here in Portland, Oregon, and I'm here with Micah with New Outlook Window Cleaning. How's it going? And so they just recently bought the system. We actually put this together in, what, about a week and 2 days or so. Gave me a call, picked up a kit. I'm out here for training as well, and we got, I think, 2 buildings to go to today. Tell me, Micah, why did you guys decide to get into glass restoration?
Well, I fell in love with the system back at the IWCA convention in Reno, but between timing and my company's growth, we decided to hold off on getting it. But in the last year, we've had several requests for projects. We got 2 we're looking at today that the customers are ready to go based on the results. And so I knew it was time to get the system and get it out here. There's a couple other companies that have them out here, and I want to be competitive with them. And I know there's a lot of work in the Portland market, so we're growing, and we wanted to grow with the GlassRenu system. Right now, we're probably 60-40, 60% residential, 40% commercial. Albert is 100% commercial. The way our 2 companies came together is my dad started Millennium Building Services, and Albert works for him in his high-rise window cleaning division, and I merged my company to kind of be their residential window cleaning arm of that company. And so with that, we do a lot of subcontract work here in Portland for them, as well as a couple other big outfits, and both of us want to be able to utilize the machine for our companies. Well, the residential, we do see damage on sliding glass doors quite a bit with pet scratches, things like that. We also see water damage here in the Northwest pretty extensively because of the sprinkler systems, as well as our rain, especially in some of the surrounding areas. It's the hard water is very prevalent, and the water staining is a big issue with especially the low-rise commercial customers. So that will be a big added bonus to have this system to be able to get that stuff off quickly and effectively.
And what were you using right now for hard water? Like, if you come across it?
Yes, we do have a Mr. Hard Water. That's the right word.
That's right. You do have the Mr. Hard Water.
Mr. Hard Water stain removal. We do have some random orbital buffers. With Millennium's guys, they have some similar buffers, random orbital buffers that they use. Some white pads and leather pads to heat the glass and remove the system, and it works okay. Occasionally we'll go to the 5150, but yeah, that's what we're doing right now, and with varying results.
Alright, we made it to the job site here. I am with Micah, I'm with Albert as well, and Mike. We got their 2 guys, Matt and Colin's bringing the generator over. Who knows about the generator?
It's a Husky 4500, I believe, that we just got at Home Depot.
How much you pay for it, if you don't mind me asking?
It was $3.99. Just straight gas. You can run 2 or 3 outlets off it.
Okay, and have you worked? Is this brand new, or
no,
you've used it? You've used it already?
We use it for our 5-stage purification systems, and we also use it for the buffers that we have, the random orbitals.
Okay.
And we run them off that.
Okay, gotcha.
My name's Albert Bernal. I work with, I'm the window cleaning manager for Millennium Building Services. We're a full building maintenance company. a lot of high-rise window cleaning and you know, pressure washing and stuff like that. And Mike Sotner, the gentleman here in the black T-shirt, he's been with Millennium as a subcontractor for a little over 20 years, and he's been an employee of mine now going on 3. So
Nice.
he's his specialty is water stain removal. He's been doing it for a lot of years, and this is kind of the similar of the stuff that we
Let's take a look at this guy.
on a normal basis.
So hard-watered window. Oh, you can totally see that. Oh yeah.
And right now our process is we're on a sheet like this, we kind of averaging about 4 sheets an hour, and we're trying to get that down a little bit, trying to get, you know, 6, 7, 8 sheets done an hour, hopefully. And that's why we're kind of looking at your system.
Totally.
And plus to add in the scratch removal as well.
Yeah, what do you see most often? Scratches or hard water?
Hard water.
Hard water.
That's our issue, especially in the commercial industry. Most of the scratches we see is usually downtown, the core area, a lot of graffiti, tagging. Right now we're having a big problem with acid.
Acid etch?
Acid
Oh,
etch.
you're going to love
And
it.
a lot of the gangs are tagging now in acid. A lot of companies come through and they acid wash windows to take the stain off. And it leaves a lot of etching, that they're etching the glass.
You have a couple jobs that you're looking at right now. How did you come across those?
The first one was just glass cleaning for the whole property, but they basically, in the course of meeting with the customer, he said on the back side of this one building there's 18 sheets of glass that got tagged with a key or some kids that graffitied it, that I need a price to have the glass replaced. So I talked to him about the GlassRenu system, told him we were bringing it in. At that point I contacted Cole and said I need you up here as soon as possible to teach us and show us if this is going to work. We're going to that property next with Cole to do the training, and so that's kind of what really lit a fire under me to get this unit up here, because if I can get the scratches out, I'd rather do that than pay somebody to replace the glass.
And you already do cleaning for them?
This will be the first time.
Oh.
So it's a brand new customer.
Oh.
And we got a referral through another company to come do the window cleaning, and that's when I was made aware of the scratches.
Well, compared to what our other methods we were using, this thing's pretty awesome.
Which were?
Buffer with, we're using A1 and
BioClean.
Mr. Water, something like that. We're going through a bunch of different stuff, and so far this thing seems to be the best.
We're running into problems of just, having to repeat with hard water stain, having to repeat, you know, the process over and over again to try to get them out, and then resorting to heavier duty acids, and then having problems with the acid leaving, you know, on the tin side of the glass, acid etching, and that even, you know, looking even worse as far as water stains are gone, but now they're all damaged in different ways. This seems like it's an all-inclusive, you know, just method of whether it's hard water stains, which is what we mostly deal with, or to, you know, the scratches and stuff that now our company can get involved with as well.
And you guys are from Ventura, Southern California. Where do you see more damage, here or there?
You know, here I mostly work with Colin in commercial, not as much residential. Definitely see more damage up here, especially since we're in Portland, we're in a big city, as opposed to Ventura. You know, there's a lot more crime, I guess, regarding graffiti and scratching and etching. So.
Totally.
Maybe we did.
Trash in their house.
Alright, so we're inside this building here. Got some graffiti tags, some very light stuff. Here's Colin taking out a tag as well. Look at that, good buildup on that disc, nice and flat. That's what I like to see. More tags over here. Is at the last window, and come down 2 more. And looks like he actually tried to make a design. we're still out here with New Outlook. So tell me, Micah, how did you come across this one?
This was actually a referral from another customer that was doing some construction work up here and said they needed their windows cleaned. So we got called in to bid the entire school property for some construction cleanup and window cleaning. And in the process of bidding the job, the customer said they had some tagged windows, scratched glass in the classroom portion, and they wanted them taken out, either the glass replaced, but then I talked to them about the GlassRenu system and that we wanted to do some test patches out here to see if we could get it out for them. One thing we noticed, which I'm glad you were here to point out, is a couple of them have BB holes.
Yeah, here's one right here.
So we got to obviously show that to the customer and talk to them about that. The ones that have BB holes are probably going to need to be replaced. But other than that, if we can do 80% of the work with the GlassRenu system and only have to replace 1 or 2 windows, that's still a huge cost savings to the customer. For those of you for the video, this is Anthony. Anthony is the manager of this whole property. We have a school building that we're working in today. And me and Anthony met last week when we did a walkthrough just for the glass cleaning portion of this project. And that's when he pointed out that he had this scratch glass that he wanted addressed, and that's what got me.
The other element of this I like is like it's very green. You're not wasting glass, because when you replace glass, you're throwing glass away. Here, you're finishing and you bring it back to life. So it's a big deal. I mean, I think this is a great green technology, and I think it's easy to sell to anybody, particularly professionals here. I mean, we're always trying to reuse stuff around here if possible, and this is just a perfect example of it. And I think that this will go a long ways.
Yeah. Because
everybody hates waste. And we would have to throw out 17 glass windows.
Yeah.
And they're actually not that bad condition.
Exactly.
I mean, if they're not even fingernail in terms of how you can clip it, I mean that's less than a millimeter.
Yeah.
Wow, look at all that. It's coming out of that. If we can, just remove the scratch out, because they're still good windows.
Oh, definitely. No, excellent windows. They'll clean up nice. When we come in and construction clean them, the little bug debris and paint debris, that'll all come off. They'll look brand new. The only ones you're going to have to replace that me and Cole were talking about is you got a couple of BB holes.
I saw it.
Those ones you can't use the scratch removal system because of the vibration. You run the risk of it breaking. But we can we'll get you a price for those, and if we can.
But it's going to be much less expensive going this method.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
You should just try to refinish it versus replacing the whole window out.
Correct.
I mean, my thing would be is that I would prefer to use this technology and just refinish it.
So would I.
I don't want to replace it if I don't have to. I'll be honest with you.
No, I agree. I agree.
And it looks great. I mean, I can even tell the difference right now.
Yeah, so you can see the scratches are gone.
Yeah.
Basically, he's just refinishing, and then what you're seeing right now, that haze, is actually scratched glass. So we're going to repolish it back to crystal clear.
Wow. Man, you're going to put window glass production out of business. Or at least hurting them.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Because then what you do is that you can offer as a package. You come and you have this refinish or resurface, and then you clean it. I mean, it makes sense to me.
Yeah.
And then I would just, for me personally, I would just put you guys on a contract every quarter, come out. Yeah, because we have so much more windows around campus.
Oh, sure.
And I'm sure it's going to be scratched. And this makes more sense to me. I've been trying to replace these windows for the last 3-4 years, and I've been waiting for this option. I'm glad I didn't replace it and spend thousands of dollars when I can just use this technology. In fact, that's came around.
This is my lead commercial guy.
All right, so that window has been fully completed. How was it, Colin?
It's pretty awesome. There's a little bit of a learning curve, but I like it a lot.
Worked out well?
Yeah, I might have to give up window washing for this, but we'll see.
Sorry, Micah. And it looks like, too, that they have, without even quoting at all, lined up all other 17 windows. So, this one shall be next. For another day. Alright, we're getting ready to go to the airport here. With some fine beer. Nice. Tell me, closing thoughts. What do you think? Final words. What you want people to know?
Well, after you watch that testimonial, even from the customer, and I mean, in my mind, it's an amazing tool, resource, and ability to really see somebody watch us do it and say, he bought off on the job before I even told him the price. I mean, it's a no-brainer. So if you don't have GlassRenu and you live outside the Portland metro area, I suggest you buy one. If you're in the Portland metro area, don't even mess with it. Dominate. So, I want to thank Cole and Cody and everybody at GlassRenu. I mean, we literally put this trip together for Cole within a week. We got the machine up here. We got guys scheduled for Saturday training. Cole up here. It couldn't have worked smoother. The customer service down there was epic, and I'm not going to use anybody else ever.
Well, I love it. Thank you for having me out, and cheers from everyone. Come on, guys, get in here. To Portland, Oregon, New Outlook, Millennium Building. Signing out from Portland, Oregon. Thanks for watching Mondays with Cole. I hope you enjoyed the show. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Next time on Mondays with Cole, we're taking a trip over to the East Coast. We're going to see what kind of damage we can find out in Maryland, Virginia, and Pennsylvania. Stay tuned, and thanks for watching.